February 3rd, 2026. It's a little chilly. Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Thanks for joining me. So I was giving it some thought last night as I was editing yesterday's video, and I might try a year of vlogging every day. And I've done the Polaroid project that took a year, a photo every day. This will be a little harder than that because you've got the video and edit and all that stuff instead of just taking a picture. But nonetheless, I think I'm going to give it a try. If anything, it's a video record for my grandkids to watch. So, yeah. But today, I'm heading to work. It's cold, 16 out. And gotta take Jody to an appointment this evening. Might show you my office at work. It's pretty bad, full of collectibles. But give you a little tour of that maybe, and just take you along for the daily adventure. So maybe introduce you to Lilly Belle this evening. We'll see. But I gotta head to work right now. Actually, go to the post office, head to work, go by McDonald's, get my iced coffee, and get the day going. But I think that's what I want to do. I want to try a year of doing it every day. I know a lot of people say you can't go full time unless you can't devote yourself full time unless you quit your job. No, you can do it. You can do it. It ain't that hard. Just pick your camera up, film a little bit, show people what you're doing, take them along for the adventure, and just slap it together. So that's what I'm going to do. Hope you like these videos. There'll be photography videos. There'll be daily life. It's just going to be my everyday. So, and I take photos pretty much every day now. So, but join me this afternoon, today, whenever. Thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Let's get this day going. Oh, that iced caramel goodness. The goods have been acquired. The interstate looks pretty clear. They've done a good job clearing it. From the pictures I saw, it looked like those roads I was driving on yesterday. But no, it looks pretty good today. It's supposed to get up to 41, so I imagine the roads will be a lot better this afternoon. But these look good. These look real good. Very wintry. So pretty through here though. Alright, so we're at my office, and I thought I would give you a little tour around it because it's not your normal office. It's a little bit out there. And, show you a little bit of what's going on here. Since it's a little out of the ordinary. I'm here more than home. I work here every day, Monday through Friday. So, if I'm going to do these daily vlogs, I thought I'd just give you a look. But show you some of the stuff I really like and so on. You can see Boo behind me hanging from the ceiling. But however bad you think this is, my office at home is a million times worse. So let me show you. So I have a little bit of everything in here from stuff I've collected over the years. Look at that Adobe Photoshop 5.5, Adobe Illustrator 10. Those are all new. Cork Express, all that stuff. Concerts we've put on. Some of my photography is even here. But I have a lot of stuff. My little coffee station, TV station. My retro TV with a VHS. I think I have Jurassic Park here with me. Yeah, so an old silver face, cassette player, CD player, a little bit of everything. And then we got the McDonald's shelf. Love McDonald's. And I have a little Chick-fil-A cow there interrupting what's going on. And I'm trying to work down here. It's expanding. I'm trying to get all the new changeables that's out right now. So I've been able to find the first 4 here. So there's 16 total. But got a lot. Snake Mountain. There's some complete figures there. Snake Mountain's almost complete. It's just missing the 2 chains that go across the front. So. And then I got some wrestling figures. Sting, Razor Ramon, and the Hulk. Gotta have a Hulk. Some South Park. Love my South Park. But there's stuff all over the place here. This is our podcasting area we do here. We have an Impact Stigma podcast, and we do that there. I've got a mess around it right now. I need to clean it up. But got some of the Ninja Turtle stuff I don't have at home here, like the newer stuff. All my vintage Ninja Turtles are at home. So I don't keep them here. A little bit of Star Wars. Just need the Raph and that set. Couldn't get them. Bought a bunch of those. But these are just the newer Turtles. So got a lot of that. I'm a graphic designer as well, so I have a lot of graphic design books. Thus the Illustrator and Photoshop over there. But some Halloween masks. This is pretty cool over here. My buddy Todd drew this at me. We do this issue here. Our newsletter's called The Frontier Times. He drew that of me. So I like to keep that. And then a nice little advertisement piece. I got it in the estate sale. KFC of Spider-Man and some of the toys. From there. But got a lot. Godzillas. I like these Godzillas. They're cool. Just a lot of stuff. Some more photos. Mario Fish. Forgot his name. But got my canvas print in here. I do a lot of canvas prints. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that. Bobcat canvas print. We call him Lieutenant Purpur. So, and then across from Snake Mountain, of course, we have our Castle Grayskull. Love that. Real good figures. Got some complete ones here. And then more masks. I need another Raph mask to go with this set. I got the shell. And then I got some comics going up there. And this is where we put on the Philip Phillips concert here. It's a set list with one of the concert posters. We had to use a lot of their photos for the concert, so. And then I got a little Mario shelf. Love some Mario. A little pop culture. It's really a lot of pop culture in here. So, love my Boo. But I'd like to get a King Boo to hang in the corner over here, a real big one. So, this is just like a, I don't know, 6-inch, 7-inch plushie hanging. There's stuff everywhere. We have people at work that add stuff in here and try to see if I ever notice it. So there's a lot of that gets in here too. But love the changeables. Here's some of the old school changeables. Love them. Love them, love them. Great little toys. So yeah, there's a little look at my office here. I do all my work here. And yeah, love it. Love working here. Great place. Love Frontier Health. Been real good to me. So I imagine I'll be here for a long time. So that's how I've settled in. And if they did get rid of me, they're going to have to give me a U-Haul. So yeah. But yeah, I guess I'll catch up with you on my way home. I'm going to grab something to eat and get back to work. Alright guys, so work is finally over. I'm on my way home. They canceled my wife's doctor appointment this evening, so we ain't got to go do that. So we're going to go home, see Lilly Belle, introduce you to her, since you've not met old Lilly Belle, and yeah, and relax and have a good evening. Might show you around my office at home, show you some of the stuff I've been collecting, and my wife would say hoarding. I'm not a hoarder. I collect. There's much worse stuff I could be doing than collecting, so I love it. It's a lot warmer out too. It's 42 degrees. Stuff is melting. The roads are looking good. And we're back to stick season. Though, you know, the landscape's still covered in snow. I mean, we had like 8 inches of snow in places, so it'll be here for a minute. But it's not, 42 feels like a heat wave. So, let's go home, see Lilly Belle. Well, who do we have here? Is this Lilly Belle? Is this Lilly Belle? What are you doing, Lilly Belle? Say hi. Say hi. You don't know what to do? Huh? Say, this is Lilly Belle. I'm not even 1 year old yet. That's right. Jody has the fireplace going on YouTube up here so that she can read her books and relax to that. And then you can see out her window. It's still snowy out. But, say, Lilly Belle, so excited. So excited, aren't you, honey? No. Jody says she's very spoiled, which she probably is. Butt scratch times. But, so yeah, we're going to go up and show the nerd room off real quick in a minute. And she's just full of energy for about 30 minutes, and then she's ready to sleep. Okay, so I'm here in my nerdum room for my office, but I thought I'd give you a little tour of my office here. Jody says it's a little much. I do not think so. I love it. I love collecting, and Ninja Turtles is a very big part of what I love to collect. So, now, for those that don't know, I work in mental health, Frontier Health. I'm the head of marketing there, which, you know, I gave a tour earlier, but one of the things you pick up on, you hear all the therapists talking about, you know, is childhood trauma and all that stuff. And I had some therapists tell me that all of this is from my childhood trauma. It probably is, you know, having all your stuff thrown away when you're a kid. Could probably do that to you, but whatever. I love it. This is what I love. So let me give you a quick tour, show you some of the stuff in my office that I love to collect and find and hunt for at thrift stores, yard sales, flea markets, wherever I can find. And I do look everywhere. When I go out taking pictures and I'm done at sunset or sunrise somewhere, I'm looking the whole time. So this is my sub hobby. We will start up here at the Ninja Turtles. Lots of Ninja Turtles, lots of Halo. So Halo is my favorite game of all time. I bought Halo in high school when it came out. Many, many, many years ago. And I have been playing ever since. Love it. Absolutely love it. So these are all my original games. A lot of original games down through here. You can see. Super Nintendo. I'm a huge Super Nintendo fan, 64 fan. I've got a couple of Nintendo 64s. This is one of them from when I was a kid. And I have another one down there from when I was a kid. But I did have the Jungle Green. So I have it. Some of the games. But back over here to the Ninja Turtles. You can see in there, there's some good stuff in there. A lot of complete ones, incomplete. Tons of accessories everywhere. But I have all my Super Nintendo games down in the very bottom shelf. I need to move them. I need to reorganize. I got this fancy chair here to play games on. So I play my Xbox here. Over here with this monitor hookup, and it's blocking my Super Nintendo games and my Wii games down there. So I need to work that out. But go back to the shelves. Right in here, some really good stuff. If you know, you know. There's a Japanese exclusive one back there from the early 90s. Transform into one of those big, almost like Transformers, but it's not Transformers. It's like something else. But here's my Transformers. Got a couple G1s down there. Mighty Max. That's almost complete. The only thing missing is the missile in that hand. All the little pieces are in there, so that's a very good find. But yeah, I have a lot of Transformers. See if it'll pick up down there, but Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, probably 30, 40 games down there of those. But this is a sealed Star Wars VHS tape. So this right here, this is a really good find. I've got it in a protector, but it is sealed and it is in amazing shape. So very awesome. Love that one. I have a big, we've gotten into Legos a lot lately, so I've got a bunch of Lego sets too. But more Mario. Oh, original Ghostbusters. Love it. And down here on the bottom, stuff I've brought back from Disney parks. I love my Orange Bird. Tower of Terror. All Dogs Go to Heaven. I found those the weekend after Mowgli died. So it was like fitting. So I put them down there. But a lot of Halo. Halo is my jam. How about a mint Super Mario 64? Some Funko stuff from the Funko days when I did collect Funko pretty heavy. Not a lot of Funko anymore. That's about the extent of it right there. But just stuff everywhere. Love it. So we'll go from over there to right here. This bad boy, that TV weighs about 300 pounds. I'm not even lying. That thing is insane. This is where I do my retro gaming. I got a GameCube, an original Xbox, a PS2 Slim, my Super Nintendo there. All of it's hooked up to that TV. In there's, in this case, it ain't a switch. The switch is in the dock. That's, oh Lord. What is that? That's my Nintendo 3. Oh, that's my 3DS in there, is what that is. And this, photo lovers, this is a vintage Salesman Kodak filter where they would go selling you filters for your cameras. This used to house all of the filters for sale at like a general store. So that's what that is. And I use it as my work drawer. But I'll show you on the back here. You can see the Kodak filters. That is a awesome find. I've had this for probably 5 years. I do a lot of work out of that. Love it. And then you can just ignore the rat's nest of wires going everywhere right there. But you can see in here, original, that's one of my prints. This, here's a rare piece. I got this in college from my professor who did a lot of, his wife did a lot of work, whose now wife, was girlfriend then, did a lot of work at Cartoon Network in Atlanta, Georgia. And this is one of 2 prints of this poster that exist for a show called C-Lab 2021. And he framed it, and the day I graduated, he gave me that. And yeah, I love it. My whole time there, we would draw Adult Swim cartoons on these chalkboards we had. Had a great time, and that was a gift from that, which I love. And then our kids. Oh, how little they were. But store displays, Modest Mouse posters. I collect original Modest Mouse concert posters, and I have a bunch. This is one of them. This is an Ed Fothingham. Love it. You can see. There he is right there. Mr. Fothingham. I have another one over here, which I don't know if I showed. There's that Modest Mouse. And a Bristol Rhythm and Roots, get the glare off of it, poster over there. I photograph that concert quite a bit. Concert series, actually. It's a 3-day festival. Crazy. Anywhere between 14 to 18 stages, depending on the year. A lot of bands. So, but here's some of the old vehicles. My new favorite set, the Godzilla mashups. Love it. Got this guy at a estate sale for $10. He's missing his headpiece. I forgot his name, Scorpionox or something like that. But I need his headpiece. It's like $100 on eBay. So, got that. Then we'll go over here. This is where I do all my editing. Right here. All my photos, all my editing. Hard drives everywhere. Got my record player right here. Covered in notes. And some records down there. A few laser discs that I picked up recently. I stuck them down there just because I didn't really have anywhere else to put them right now. But, yep. I'll come over here. Alright, now we're getting into some pretty rare stuff. This Alf is an original from Coleco, new with tags. I have never seen a nicer one. The fur looks like it just came off the factory floor. You don't ever see them in that good of a shape, so very happy to have that. And then some cameras. Lots of cameras. Cameras and bins and storage and all that. Some of my favorites. Some figures. Barnyard Commandos. Love those. Small Soldiers. Battle Beasts. Tommy. Godzilla. More Lego. Polaroid. Lego Polaroid. And then Street Sharks. More Legos. That's actually a Super Mario Brothers playset. That's not old, but I love it. So I got a random food fodder in there. Oh yeah, here's some expensive ones. Some Dino Riders in there. But small G.I. Joe. I have a small G.I. Joe collection. This is my G.I. Joe collection. Not a lot. But some magazines back here I've made the covers of. State Travel Guide for Virginia. I made the cover of that one year. Oh, there's my Book Shaconage, selfish plug. Find it on Amazon. Yep, and books and books and books of Polaroids. I did the Polaroid project for a year. That's those 3 books there. Tons of concert ones, tons of life, everything. So, a lot of good stuff there. Over here's my camera bags and bins and stuff with a Millennium Falcon waiting to be hung in the air. So, with Mikey. I got Mikey there too. And for those that don't know, there's my favorite YouTuber, R.I.P. And then we have the retro station. So I have, this was actually my grandfather's player, and I think he only used it like once. This thing works great. I love it. Got my cassette tapes in there. One stack of CDs right here. We got some construction in the hallway, so don't want to show all that right now, but it's a mess. Some of my photos. Maybe a couple more photos. Yeah. But I put my film in here too. That little cooler. That's where my Polaroid film is and all that stuff. Those little coolers work great for that, by the way. My go-to camera gear grabs, all that stuff is right there. I got a packed film camera bag right there. And my day-to-day camera bag is right here in the chair. But, yeah. Keep a lot of other stuff. CDs down here, DVDs, games, all that stuff. But, yeah. Tower of turtle stuff. But this is it. This is the Nerdum. A little tour of the Nerdum here. I'll show you this bookshelf out here too real quick. So ignore the construction just to the right here. But this is a little bookshelf I have with tons of goodies. VHS tapes. Got a lot of VHS. A lot of good VHS too. That's not your crappy VHS. These are the goods. Look at that. And I'm trying to get the complete set of original Goosebumps too. That is, boy, these are hard to find. Getting really, really hard to find, but I buy every one of them I find. That's why I've got doubles, triples, and so on. Found an old print of Dune. Reading through the Dune series now. Love it. Old Lord of the Rings. Love them. Reading, I got the last one to read of it. And then the classics. But, yeah, show you that real quick. That's going to do it for today's video. I'm going to edit this, get this out, get on, watch a couple other YouTubers' videos that I like to watch every day. And really, that's about it. Hang out with my wife and play with my puppy dog. So that's today. Today was just kind of a showing you what's going on thing. I don't know. I got stuff planned for the week. Might take you through and show you a few things in the area and do some fun stuff here and there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to see the photos I've been taking throughout the week with all the snow, go to JTM71 on Instagram. All that good stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Definitely subscribe. Help me out. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. Bye.